Friday Night Baseball. So striding forward now, Tommy Pham. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Now the first pitch here from Price.
Tommy Pham.
Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They finally got back into the win column with a victory last time out, but it had been a long time coming as they'd lost 8 in a row prior to that win.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two pitches fouled away. Now Price misses here on 2-2, and he runs it full. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher?
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Batting second.
In now, Daniel Robertson.
Daniel Robertson.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Robertson manning the hot corner down at third in today's game, although he's primarily considered a second baseman.
You know, this is an interesting one. I'd be interested in 2 things here. A, is he still using the glove that he uses at second base? And B, does he have enough arm strength to go over to third base? Because until you go backhand on that left side of the infield and turn and burn and throw to first, you have no idea the difference in arm strength that it takes to man that position as opposed to second.
And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm looking at the leadoff hitter. They've got to get better production out of that leadoff spot. Boy, he's struggling a bit right now. And you know what? His team really needs him to turn it around. I hope he's able to get out of it in this one. He's putting in a lot of extra time, so we'll see if it pays off.
And a changeup runs in on him, and he's got a duck out of the way.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Holt is back near the monster as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting fourth.
Digging in now, Brandon Lowe, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
High in the air into shallow left center. And Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. But another look here at the solo shot leading. Blake Snell is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that is off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Wow, he puts a serious charge into this ball. Ends up splitting the 2 outfielders. Bangs up against the wall in right center. And he cruises into second, knowing he can't hit the ball much harder than that.
Now to the plate, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Pedroia, affectionately nicknamed Laser Show. He's in year one of a new 3-year deal. And it's fouled away. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Garcia. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Fleabag?
Well, there aren't a lot of guys with the talent and determination of Dustin Pedroia. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Throw in time at first for route number 2. Here's J.D. Martinez. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the first pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Runner goes for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. And that just doesn't. The Sox go down quietly. They trail this one 1-0.
Moving off to the way.
First offering on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. The 1-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And guys, let's take a look at Rafael Devers. Got rushed to the big league super quick because the guy could flat rake. Defense has lagged a little bit behind. Had some throwing issues early, but working on his craft and continuing to get better every year.
The 1-0. And look out as that one ran in and got him. So a runner at first with 1 man gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Ground ball foul down the left side. d'Arnaud, 30 years of age. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hey now. In there, and it's even at 1. Aguilar at third. d'Arnaud at second with 1 away. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
A full count to the Rays center fielder. Number 43 waits on deck. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. So digging in now, number 43. His average coming into this one is just barely over 200, so he'll be looking to turn the page on a slow start here. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. 2-run score. The relay throw to third, but he's in there. As on the play, 3 runs come across to score.
The left fielder.
Riding in once again, Tommy Pham. 3 runs already home and a potential 4th standing at third base. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
Now the 2-0 home. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. 3 runs already home here. Line drive to left. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Dero, right there. Because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it.
Daniel Robertson.
He's set. Here it comes. In the dirt here. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Love that pitch. As long as you actually get it inside like he did right there, the cutter inside is a very effective pitch.
Full count now. Popped up. In there, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
Up next for Tampa
Here's Eric
Bay.
Sogard. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Eric.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing tech.
And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line, but it bends just foul into the second deck. 2-2.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1-2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Number 8.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now the Red Sox skipper is up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to come get his starter here, so that'll be all this evening for David Price. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Cashner, the former Baltimore Oriole, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Fielded cleanly. A barehand play by Pedroia. One there, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
Next for Tampa Bay.
So here is Avisail Garcia. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he takes a called strike one.
Love that pitch right there. And he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. On now to the box. Striding into the box, J.D. Martinez.
Leading off.
He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, man, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
1-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox after the inning.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. He thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Xander Bogaerts is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay, and he is in there.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's focus our attention on catcher Travis d'Arnaud. He's going to have to step up today and have a big game for these guys. Not known necessarily for his defensive acumen, more of a big pop guy on the offensive side. He has got to control this game.
The 0-1 pitch. Now he sends a routine fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly. Into the box now, Sandy Leon. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's seen him well, 6 for 11. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. Throw won't get him.
Boy, not the prettiest of swings, D-Roll. That looked a little bit from the Vladimir Guerrero book, but nonetheless, he got the job done.
Yeah, a little choking poke right there. He flipped the bat out there and was able to find a little empty green grass. Not pretty, but he'll take it.
Into the box, number 23, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. And they're runners at the corners now. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Hit high and deep out to left field. Holt is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
The batter, the catcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Really high curveball right there, struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball, figuring out and finding that release point.
There's ball 4.
And that hole at bat, I feel like he really didn't want to challenge him. And I'm really surprised by that because I think this is a guy in the bottom 3rd of the order you have to go right after.
Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A bouncer up the middle. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Rays held in check here. They lead it 6-1.
The Red Sox due to hit in the 3rd. They're looking to get some momentum going with the bats. This is a group that has had trouble doing so all season long. Entering the day's action, they ranked dead last in perhaps the most important offensive category, runs scored. One hitter told me, flat out, we're just not getting it done. It's frustrating. It's the kind of stuff you lose sleep over. Another told me, we've got to start helping out our pitching staff. I'm sure they feel like every run they give up right now is a huge deal, and it can't be that way if we want to be successful. Clearly, this is a group searching for answers, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
The batter, number 50.
Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. He flew out in his last at-bat. Line drive to left. Pham is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Now batting, 3rd baseman.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Robertson in foul ground, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. They trail 6-1. Stepping into the box, number 43, as we begin the top of the 4th.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
That misses, 2-0. Strike called, 2-1. The 2-1 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
And there's a base hit on the line. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. His lifetime line against Andrew Kashner. He's really struggled 0 for 10. 2-1 to the Rays leadoff batter. And he missed again, high and away this time. 3-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Line towards center field. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in once again, Daniel Robertson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1-0 pitch on the way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Holt is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Eric Sogard. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
Behind 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, J.D. Martinez. But lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Pham is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. So striding in, Xander Bogaerts. A base hit in his first trip. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
0-2 home now to Bogaerts. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field, and it bangs off the monster. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
And with that double, he's 2 for 2 and halfway to the cycle. Gave it a good ride, and that's the second time he's barreled up the ball. So he's seeing the ball really well. See if his teammates can pick him up and bring him home now.
Here's Mookie Betts. Fouled away. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's a pop-up now. Behind the plate, but room for d'Arnaud. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The center fielder.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox fourth. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Owings, a previous member of the Diamondbacks organization. He signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
Back up the middle. Throw over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Lowe. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Number 8.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And he misses with it 1-1. He pulls this one into right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Avisail Garcia. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. And this will get down and make its way to the monster for extra bases. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. Fortunately, however, the third baseman's able to run it down.
The first baseman,
wow.
number 21. Jesus
Stepping into the box, Jesus Aguilar.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. 2 balls and a strike to the Rays first baseman. Garcia, a runner at second with 1 away. And he lays off again, ball 3. Oh, and this one ran in and got it. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
now batting.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And there's out number 2. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they can get out of this jam, though.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Grounded slowly to the left side. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score.
The batter, number 43.
Ready for another chance. Number 43 bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. In the air now out to left field. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate as they push their lead to 8 now. Back to the top of the order now. And up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1. Pham with an even 1-1 count now.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Backhanded. Off-balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how
Leading off for the Red Sox, the catcher, Sandy León.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. This one's down to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Now batting.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
Liner in there for a base hit. But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened.
Now
Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here's Brock Holt now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play.
The batter, number 50.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Kiermaier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Red Sox. Up next for the Rays, Daniel Robertson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Daniel Robertson.
Heath Hembry gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Hembry.
First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now the 2-0 home. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. On to Lansdowne and gone. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. Eric Sogard is the batter now as he looks at a ball, 1-0. And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. On the ground to third. Devers gloves it. Pedroia on to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Now at the plate, Abisail Garcia. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's 2 for 4. First pitch curveball swung out and missed. Strike 1.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The first baseman, number
Stepping
21.
up now, Jesus Aguilar. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch.
Yeah, guys, well, maybe that's going to wake him up a little bit. Maybe he needed some extra motivation to square one up and get out of this slump he's been in.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. 1-2. Here it comes. Just hung in there on that one.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
I got to be honest. I'm shocked he went back to this pitch
Now
again.
batting.
First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not miss.
Standing in now, Travis d'Arnaud. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Looking to minimize the damage here. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And it's fouled away. Low over at second. Aguilar at first, 2 out in the inning. High drive deep down the left field line. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Raised tackle. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the sixth.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The batter.
Next up for the Red Sox, J.D. Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there for strike one, 0-1. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. And it's off the green monster. Throwing to second. But he'll be in there with a double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Into the box now, Mookie Betts as he lifts it in the air to right field. Garcia has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner on to first. A double play. One. Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Gonna be a tough play. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting, number 43.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
I think they're way past due changing their approach to this guy. Whatever they're doing strategy-wise, it's not working. That's his 3rd double of the game, so he's feeling pretty good at this one.
Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. His career numbers against this pitcher, he's hitless in 3 at-bats.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by. 1 out and a runner on second base.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
The third baseman, Daniel.
At the plate, Daniel Robertson is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Brandon Workman enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Pham stands at third with one gone in the inning. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Betts has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, but particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Taken, but called a strike. And he lays off for ball one. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. They'll get up and stretch here. So coming to the plate, Chris Owings. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Oh, one pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Infielders are taught from the time they hold the glove that you've got to play the ball and not let the ball play you. You can see here that this one just ate him up, and he couldn't recover in time.
Strike one to start the at-bat. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. And that misses 2-1.
Well, he's had a good game at the plate so far, 2 for 2, but I don't think you want to work around him if you're on the mound. Pitch him smart, but you certainly don't want to give him too much credit.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Kiermaier giving chase. He's there and records the first out. Into the box, number 23. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's set and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Garcia is there. 2 down. Ready now, Brock Holt. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you...
And the catcher grabs it to retire the side. The inning is over. Red Sox leave one. They're looking up. In now, Brandon Lowe. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Fouled away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Betts has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. Riding in Garcia. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. A ball and no strikes. One out, nobody on. A ball and a strike. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Oh, and they come in and get him again. And this is just not how you played the game.
Now batting.
Standing in, Travis d'Arnaud. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Aguilar is off at first with 2 away. Ground ball foul down the left side. Nope. 2-1.
2-1.
Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. But he'll get there as he flags it down just shy of the wall. And with that, digging in, Dustin Pedroia. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound.
Left field and deep. Pham going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Stepping in, Rafael Devers. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Fly ball out to right field. On the move is Garcia. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out. Now the Red Sox DH, J.D. Martinez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
Takes this the other way to right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is coming to the plate now. Number 43. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
Hard hit ball to second. And that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Betts coming on. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. Around third and being waved on home. And he's safe at the plate as they extend their lead even further.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Daniel Robertson. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Eric Sogard is on deck. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Pedroia over to his right, 1 out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Eric Sogard. He's looking for his third hit of the ball game here. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Holt has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. And it's 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lifted in the air to center field. Owings has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, Xander Bogaerts starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. He was a double play victim last time around. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone into the monster seats.
Ladies and gentlemen,
now here comes the Tampa Bay manager after the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a strong performance here as he worked his way into the 9th, but he'll let the bullpen try and close with the final 2 outs. Settling in now, Sandy Leon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the pitch. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Time of the ball game.
Into its second. At the plate, Tommy Pham. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Rays.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Tommy.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They've been in a serious tailspin of late, winning just once in their previous 10 games.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Daniel Robertson is on deck. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I know in today's game everybody's trying to go yard, but can you look at having a better at bat as a leadoff hitter? You take it full count, you make the pitcher work, and then you come through with a knock. Great start.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Hit out towards second. Pedroia fields it cleanly. There's one. On to Moreland, and it's a double play. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. D-Row, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
Here's Eric Sogard. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And he takes a called strike 2.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Nothing doing for Tampa. Tampa Bay, nothing. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him.
Andrew.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know we're getting ready for game 2, but yesterday, man, road trip got off to a great start. They pounded the baseball, pitched, played defense. This team comes in riding high into game 2.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matty, if I could tell this lineup one thing, it would be, let's get on this guy early. Day game in this ballpark, the sun starts glaring, starts getting later in the day, those shadows start creeping in right around the time that bullpen starts getting warmed up. Got to find a way to scratch a few across early.
In there, a base hit.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters, 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hit.
Here's J.D. Martinez. And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Rafael Devers the next to bat. In prior outings against Charlie Morton, 2 hits in 7 tries. He's taken him deep once. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. Devers is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. They'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 8.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Owings moves over. 1 down.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff, it should be your focus.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Here's another 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get in there safely.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 0-1 delivery. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike.
Hey, 2 pitches at the knees right now, and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to fight. I want to see a 2-strike approach. Maybe a little choke up, maybe a little fight up the middle the other way. Grind back into this count.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 0-2 misses. That's ball 1.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Garcia takes his lead at third with 1 away. Now a swing and a fly ball. Betts sprinting after it, and no one will track it down. Brock Holt is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Change for the Red Sox.
Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one.
Number 12.
Another one sent foul. No score here, but a potential run is 90 feet away with 1 gone. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
1 out away from stranding that runner on third. So the last thing you want to do is throw a wild pitch and let him score. Nice job there by the catcher to knock that one down.
Here's the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The set and the 1-2. Ball 2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More of the show. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Xander Bogaerts.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. There's a line drive base hit to left field. So it's a leadoff base hit to start the Red Sox half of the inning.
Batting 6.
At the plate, Brock Holt. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First offering on its way. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. High high fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it one away.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermaier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has...
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Pham back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Now this is cut and thrown to first. On to first, and they get the double play. One.
Leading off for the Rays.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Kevin Kiermaier.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Mm,
2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The count now at 2-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Batting 9.
So stepping in, number 43. He's coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Nope.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Too high. Ball 3.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
The left fielder.
Now batting, Tommy Pham. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses ball 1. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Runner goes for second. That evens it up 1-1. Two and 1 to the Rays leadoff batter.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-2, and this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Digging in for his second at bat, Daniel Robertson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Robertson.
From the stretch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. The 1-1. Misses down below the knees.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he rolls over this one foul. We'll do it once more. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
The batter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Eric Sogard. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. 0-1 the count.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
A payoff pitch one more time. Full count still. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. A bullet to first base. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Breaking ball called just a bit low. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays second baseman at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss, and that pitch wound up hitting him. But it won't matter as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The first baseman.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. He pulls this one into right. Garcia is there to put it away for out number 1. Now in the box, Chris Owings. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And a ball, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to third. Robertson comes up with it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So it's back to the top of the order now. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. In there at the knees, strike 1. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pham is right there, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate,
Leading off for Tampa Bay.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we call on the team leaderboard, you can see that he currently leads the Rays in that category. Jesus Aguilar will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a liner. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, Dero. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Count now, a ball and a strike. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third. And he's safe.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage. You think you're getting a heater. He throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
In there for strike one.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on. But
hit high and deep to left field. Benintendi racing back, and it's gone into the monster seats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
This lineup has a chance to knock this guy right out of the game. 4 runs in the inning, and they smell blood.
Boy, Dero, you hit the nail right on the head right now. This is a team that can score some runs. They have a pitcher that's reeling right now. They need to knock him out and knock him out ASAP.
Well, taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Digging in, Daniel Robertson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side.
Leading off for the Red Sox.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
No balls and 1 strike. Now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pham is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Robertson charging this one. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Number 43 is there, and the side is retired. Ryan Brazier, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here. Striding forward now is the DH, Eric Sogard, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
The designated hitter, Eric Sogard.
The windup and the 0-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is swung on and missed, strike 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Lowe. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes.
Do you take your chances in this situation as a hitter, knowing he's just missed outside 2 pitches in a row, and dive a little bit and try and drive something in the opposite field?
Softly hit out towards short, and that'll be the second out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jesus Aguilar. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Rays strand just the one, but they're in front. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
The 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Fielder, number 12.
Now at the plate, Brock Holt. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Scorched to third. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Digging in to try it again. Mitch Moreland hit it hard. Been lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Kiermaier is going to have room out there. Digging in now.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting,
standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Behind 0-2 now.
When that thing goes whistling into the stands, you hope someone brought their glove and is able to get leather on it.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now. Weak grounder down the line at third. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The 1-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Bases are empty, one man out. Smoke toward the hole. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single. Number 40 will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Number 43 will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the fourth inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. He's running. Line drive to center field. Owings is there. 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Pham. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. 1-0 the count. 1-1 the count now. The 1-1. And oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Kiermaier stands at second with 2 gone. To 2-2 now.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner, but foul. The 2-2 one more time. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. 1 left for Tampa, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Here's Chris Owings now, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Now batting.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Andrew Benintendi. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Kiermaier comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for round number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box now, number 40. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the sub. So digging in now, Daniel Roberts.
Leading off for Tampa Bay, the third baseman.
Number 63 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Ladies and gentlemen,
he's ready. Here's the first offering.
Now pitching for the Red
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Ball 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. To 1-2 now. Popped straight up. Coming in is Benintendi, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Boy, there's another opposite base hit right there, D-Row. He's turning April showers into May foulers right now.
There's no doubt about it. This guy has gotten off to a hot start, but it's his ability to use the whole field. That's what's made the difference. He's not just pull happy or trying to push everything the other way. He's taking what the pitcher's giving him.
0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. Sogard leads off first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. What I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot. That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
3-0 to him now. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Number 21.
Here's the first pitch to him. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Rays strand a pair. Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia calls for it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rafael. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Shortstop.
Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Just a tick behind for a strike.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Travis d'Arnaud. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Travis d'Arnaud.
Play ball. Ball four. Take your break. 3 out.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Atlanta Braves. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Julio Teheran, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty, Julio Teheran, 4-pitch mix guy. Good fastball, 89 to 94 miles an hour. Changeup, probably his best off-speed pitch. Has the curveball, has the slider. One of the keys you'll notice he's going to be on early, inducing a lot of ground balls. He's a ground ball type pitcher. If he's getting ground balls, expect a strong outing.
First pitch of the at-bat. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one.
First pitch, 105.
The windup and the 0-1. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. This guy